Okay, we're just going to go over basic things of inequalities, basic information. This first one, I'm just going to review with you these signs. You learned them probably in elementary school, and you probably learned them with the alligator. The alligator eats the bigger number. So this first one is less than. The next one is greater than. This one is less than or equal to. The only difference between the first one and this one is this line right here that means or equal to. This one is greater than or equal to. So next we're going to graph some equations. So if I had x is less than 2. So we're going to put an open circle on the 2. It's open because it is not including the 2. You're including everything except for the 2. And then less than would be everything that is this way. That's where all the numbers that are less than 2 are. Like 1 is less than 2. 0 less than 2. -1 less than 2. If I drew it the other way, you would be saying 3 is less than 2, and that's not true. The next one, we're going to do x is greater than 4. So it's going to be an open circle again on 4 because we're not including 4. And then everything that is greater than 4. So if we check that, 5 is greater than 4, 6 is greater than 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on is greater than 4. We wouldn't want to draw it the other way because 3 is not greater than 4. A trick you can do is if your x is on the left and your number's on the right, you just make this little sign an arrow, and that tells you what way to draw it. If the x is on the right side, you cannot do that. So only if the x is on the left side. Okay, now we're going to do x is less than or equal to -3. Okay, less than or equal to means that it is a closed circle because it is also including -3. Now everything that is less than is to the left. Okay, so -4 is less than or equal to -3. -5 is less than or equal to -3. Our last example is going to be x is greater than or equal to 1. So close circle on 1, and everything that is greater than 1 is to your right. So it's a closed circle because it has equal to. 2 is greater than or equal to 1, 3 is greater than or equal to 1, and so on. So if you have this or this, it is an open circle. If you have less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, it's a closed circle and an arrow. This one's an open circle and an arrow. Okay, that's because of the equal to. That means it's including that number. And that is how you graph inequalities.